Magnus, first, let me say happy birthday. And in that regard, what, if you may let us know, is your history of playing chess on your birthday, and how did that possibly affect your approach today or your mindset today in today's game?
I would have, of course, loved to have a rest day on the eve of my birthday, so that I could have at least a token celebration. Apart from that, I would say it's pretty good. I think I won at least one game in the World Cup against Almanatov, I believe, in 2005. And obviously, the match in 2016 was decided on my birthday in the tiebreak. So it's going to take a lot for me to have bad recollections of me playing on my birthday, even though I lost to So last year.
Jan, did this matter to you at all that it was Magnus's birthday? As chess players have superstitions. Your experience on your birthday and how that might have affected today.
Yeah, absolutely. My big goal was not to forget to congratulate Magnus. Yeah. I mean, at least after the game, yeah. So once again, congratulations. But as for me, I think it was very different. So I believe in childhood I played a few games on my birthday, but it was, I mean, it never was easy or something, yes. So in general, I think trying to recall this in the memory, it was like some another game, and yeah, normally it only affects of that you are basically having no party because yeah, you know, you're going to play the next day or something. Yeah.
Magnus, this is your second white today. Your expectation about the Petrov, it's not traditional opening that Jan plays. Were you surprised at all by it?
No, it was one of the main openings that I expected, seeing that he played it in the candidates, and also in the first black game he went for a more classical approach rather than a sharp one. So it was very much expected. Couldn't know obviously which exact Petrov line he was gonna go for, but Petrov in itself was very much expected.
And your feeling about the opening you got?
What can I say? I tried something concrete and it didn't work, but that's, I think, a normal result. I didn't expect him obviously to have missed the line that I played completely, but yeah, in some other iterations there can be a lot of difficult decisions to make for black, but I think, yeah, the way that he played, there was just there are some different tries, but there's just nothing. And state of modern chess, not much else to say.
You did, though, at the end look like you were working like overtime, sweating to try to get something at the end. You looked like you were really trying very hard before you finally stopped. Why was that?
I think it sometimes happens at World Championships that you work a lot before the match, and you work a lot during the match and openings and such, and somehow this makes you work less over the board. My approach was very clear there, that I didn't think particularly that I had anything, but I have 2 hours for the game, so I should spend them all looking for whatever chances can be found.
Jan, did you feel like you were in any difficulty at any point during this game?
Well, actually the line which happened is, I guess, should be known by many who play Petrov. Yeah, so it's one of the lines. Perhaps I even wanted to play this as white one day. Yeah. But in general, yeah, the task was more or less about not to mix up things here and not to, I don't know, not to do something stupid, because as far as I know, this line is more or less, to say so, safe for black. So of course I was checking twice everything and also calculating a lot, but in general, yeah, I think this is quite safe.
Draw for this game, satisfying result?
Well, since I played Petrov, indeed.
And for you, Magnus, second white, took a shot, but again a draw. Is this at all frustrating, or still early in the match?
No, it's okay. I've started with a lot more draws than this earlier, and when you play a forest line as as today, you don't expect to hit very often, but the idea is to hit once in a while, take your opponent by surprise, and the other times you're usually going to be very safe. Yeah, I obviously I would have loved to win. Would have loved to find more chances than I did, but I think overall, yeah, it's a normal result against a well prepared opponent.